Hello and welcome to the latest episode of This is Paris. Coming up in this week's show, the French champions continue their record-breaking march towards an 8th Ligue 1 title away to Caen. Hero of the first leg against Manchester United, Presnel Kimpembe looks back at that night at Old Trafford. And then it's off to the Parc des Princes against the Red Devils, with a place in the UEFA Champions League quarter-finals at stake. Week 27 of the Ligue 1 season saw Paris travel to the Stade Michel d'Ornano to take on Caen, a side that hadn't beaten the capital club on home soil in the league since April 2008. The match was an extra special one for two Paris players, Alphonse Areola making his 100th Ligue 1 appearance, Christopher Nkunku his 50th. And it was the woodwork that stole the show in the first half of this match between 1st and 18th on the table. In the 4th minute, Leven Kurzawa hit the crossbar from Di Maria's cross. 10 minutes later, it was Enzo Crivelli's turn for Caen. Paris laid siege to the Caen goal. In the 33rd minute, Di Maria picked out Marquinhos with the corner. Against the crossbar again. And just a few minutes later on the counter-attack, Di Maria saw his effort turned onto the post. In this department, at least, Paris led 3-1 at the break.
We know it's tough to travel here. Each game, away from home, teams give it everything. We created a lot of chances, but unfortunately, things just weren't going our way early in the game.
Paris didn't take their chances and Caen took full advantage. 56 minutes in, and Casimir Ninga opened the scoring. It was a very difficult match for us after Caen opened the scoring, but we showed a great mentality. Thomas Tuchel's side bounced back immediately. Youn Zahari handled a Diaby cross in the box. Mbappe scored his first ever penalty in Ligue 1 in his 89th match. They opened the scoring and we answered straight away with a goal. And then we fought hard, kept fighting to get that second and win.
We stayed focused, compact, we kept attacking.
Les Rouges et Bleus were back in control. But Di Maria's header hit the post, the 4th time in the match for Paris. Then it was Leandro Paredes' turn to try his luck. The Argentine shot saved by Brice Samba. Paris had to wait until the 87th minute to go in front through the inevitable Kylian Mbappe. The world champion netting his 24th goal in 21 Ligue 1 appearances this season. Well, the match was very tight, right to the end. I'm very happy that we were able to win because it's important, with a big match coming up, to win and stay confident and calm. The team showed a great mentality. It's the perfect way to prepare for the Champions League last 16 second-leg clash against United.
We've got a big match coming up, but we're not there yet. We start preparing now, starting with recovery. We have to be ready on the big day.
We won the first half, now we're going to play the second. We have to try and play our best, reproduce the same performance as in the first leg, qualify for the quarter-finals, and do it for the club, the supporters, and of course, do it for ourselves.
Yes.
On the 12th of February, Paris Saint-Germain defeated Manchester United 2-0 in the first leg of the Champions League last 16 tie. Just a few days before the return leg in the French capital, former United defender for 12 years, Rio Ferdinand, looked back at that clash at Old Trafford and ahead to the battle at the Parc des Princes.
Parlez-vous anglais? Manchester United, all of a sudden, kind of were a confident bunch. The fans were expecting a positive result from Manchester United based on what Ollie had done in previous weeks, rebuilt the confidence within the group, and they were on a good roll. They were in a great vein of form, and Paris Saint-Germain came into the game with their two star players, Cavani and Neymar, injured. Meunier, the right back as well, who provides a lot of assists, injured. Three important players, so everyone was feeling confident about Man United, and the experience, the quality, it really showed at Old Trafford, and the way that Paris Saint-Germain was set up that day, I thought they really did. I thought they put a marker down to everybody else in Europe to say, listen, we can perform at the highest level and we can be very convincing, very solid at this stage too. Well, I saw a marked improvement in the game at Old Trafford. That was the most impressive I've seen them. It might not have been a free-flowing in terms of attack and goals, but we know they can do that. I didn't see this steely side to them that I saw at Manchester United, and I think that's a big, huge shift. And I think their mentality, I'm sure that would have been a light bulb moment for them, maybe as a group, to say, well, actually, we're onto something if we continue to perform like this, and we understand that this is the type of performance we may need at some point in the tournament. They've shown they can perform a different way, which is important.
Scorer of the second goal in England, Kylian Mbappe grabbed the headlines across Europe. The Frenchman is a nightmare for defenders.
You need help. I don't think the likes of Mbappe, Neymar when he's fit, Cavani, I think you need to, it's a group thing, it's not an individual thing at all. I think, and again, it's stopping it at source. Stop the ball into him. Get your team set up to not allow the ball to get easy balls into the centre forward where he can hurt you and they can cause you problems. Listen, one goal, early goal for Manchester United changes the whole basis of this game, changes the whole dynamics. The mood in the stadium will change. Nervousness will spread like wildfire around this stadium. They can't allow to go into this game complacent, and I'm sure that's how the messages be sent.
But at home, Paris boast another string to their bow, their home fans. So impressive 3 weeks ago at Old Trafford.
Yeah, they were great, they were crazy. They were there, they were up for it. I saw them at Anfield, they were the same. So, listen, players love that. Players love to see fans that are going crazy and that are really amped up and ready for the game, and I'm sure it'll be no different over in Paris.
Former Manchester United and England international Ferdinand played alongside David Beckham, who hung up his boots after one final stint in Rouge et Bleu in 2013.
PSG didn't call me, man. They didn't call me. I was ready. No, I spoke to Bex about it. He loved it. He fell in love with the city. All things in terms of culture, I think Bex said he fell in love with. So, and I can understand that. I spent a whole month here, and I really did get a great kind of connection with the city, and it's understandable to see why players come here and love it so much.
Meanwhile, back at the Uridu training centre, preparations continued for the entire squad, including Edinson Cavani back on the pitch, ahead of the European clash in midweek.
His father, his brother, everybody is in support. His brother. Bravo,
And there was another special challenge to finish the session.
I have something to say. You see over there? There's a basketball ring. And you see that guy over there? That's Levin Kurzawa. And for 7 months, he's been trying to shoot the ball into the basket.
Of course I've already done it, haven't I?
And for 7 months, I haven't seen any improvement. Nothing to suggest he's progressing. I just wanted to share this with you.
Well, he's a liar. He said it's been 7 months. I started training less than 3 months ago.
I really hope you're going to show all the shots he's taking and wait till he scores. Already 13 shots, 14 now.
Okay, you can delete that one. The players then had a surprise visit from one of the stars of the NFL, Odell Beckham Jr. The New York Giants star dropping into the Urdu training center to wish his favorite players good luck.
Attends. Without the tax suit.
Bueno, mucho éxito.
Coming up on This Is Paris, we sit down with Presnel Kimpembe, who scored his first ever goal against Man U before the Champions League takes centre stage with the last 16 return leg at the Parc des Princes. It was a great performance from the whole team. A good win with 2 away goals. But now we have the return leg on Wednesday. We have to be strong, not underestimate them. Manchester United is Manchester United, a big club. Honestly, I'll tell you the truth. Before the match, in my room, I showered and I was getting ready. And I don't know why, but I looked in the mirror and I told myself, you're going to score today. It was stuck in my head. My teammates always teased me about how I had never scored. I told them I'd score in a big Champions League game, and that's what I did. I'm very proud, I'm very happy. The corner came in. I dummied a run near post and went back post. That's what I normally do. But normally when I go back post, the ball goes near post, and when I go near post, it goes back post. So I was lucky. Angel's ball was perfect, and I just had to knock it in. I'd worked out loads of celebrations in my head, really a lot. I told everyone, you'll see, when I score I'm going to do this and that. I slid on my knees and I never had time to get up again. Moussa jumped on me. And then everything happened so quickly. I don't even know what happened. I still can't explain it. But scoring goals, there I really felt what strikers feel.
Ah, j'ai cru que j'étais en train de rêver, je te jure. J'y croyais même pas.
2 years ago, when I made my debut in the Champions League, I was the new kid. Nobody knew me. I made my debut, and it went pretty well. I know today that I've matured, and that I have a new status, and that I have to live up to new expectations. I know that. and I accept it. Playing for Paris, especially when you're a Parisian, when you came through the youth academy, it's different to any other player that can come and sign for the club. For me, it means more. It means more because even since when I was young, I was born here, I grew up here, I learnt the game here, I signed my first contract here, everything started here. It's great for me and the club too, I think.
You said the other day you wanted to play 600 matches for Paris.
Yes, I counted 600. It's a lot. I said I wanted to play until I'm 42 if all goes well. Gigi's 41. And he's played about 900 odd matches, if I'm not mistaken. If my body allows it, I'll keep playing till I die. The Champions League was back at the Parc des Princes last week and it featured another debut for les Rouges et Bleus, a first official match for the fan club Tunisia. This loyal Paris Saint-Germain fan club celebrated with a special guided tour of the home stadium. It's a first for the fan club Tunisia, the first time we're here. A dream come true. I'm so excited to be here for the Champions League. To be here at the stadium, a stadium so famous, beautiful as the park, it's really something. I'm overwhelmed. We've all been fans since the 1990s, and this really is a dream come true.
Paris! Ici c'est Paris! Ici c'est Paris! Et c'est terminé! C'est terminé! La malédiction persiste! Et le Paris Saint-Germain est éliminé!
It was a nightmare.
I'm very disappointed by the match and the result.
And once again, we're out.
frisson des grandes soirées européennes est bel et bien présent au Parc des Princes, au coup d'envoi de ce 8e de finale retour de la Ligue des Champions. Attention à ce ballon de Tino Kerrer avec Lukaku. Lukaku qui est passé. Et Lukaku qui va tromper Gianluigi Buffon.
Tout le monde rentrait pour faire un bon
Everyone
résultat.
was looking for a good result,
On a marqué.
but Manchester scored inside 2
Les
minutes,
premières 2 minutes. Le doute ici.
and the players started to doubt. I felt
senti
it.
ça.
Ça, c'est incroyable.
Incredible,
c'est inadmissible.
unacceptable.
Nous, on
We
rentre
didn't
dans le
start
match,
the game the same way we
au
started
niveau qu'on a
at Old
rentré,
Trafford.
contre Manchester là-bas.
Bon ballon pour Marquinhos. Le contrôle de la poitrine de Marquinhos qui peut glisser à Draxler. Alves. Pas de hors-jeu pour Kylian Mbappé. La frappe en une touche de Kylian Mbappé. Et Juan Bernat à la conclusion. Alves. Quel bon ballon de Dani Alves pour Mbappé avec Di Maria. Di Maria pour retrouver Juan Bernat. La frappe de Bernat. Repoussée par Derrea. Verratti. Mbappé en une touche avec Di Maria. La frappe d'entrée, Di Maria. Quel coup de canon de l'international argentin.
Champions League, c'est ça, c'est les
The
détails.
Champions League is all
Faites
about the
efficace.
little details. You need to take your chances.
Les petites erreurs qu'on a fait.
They took their
ils ont été
chances
efficaces.
from our mistakes.
Et nous,
We should have done better with
mieux
all the
dans les
details.
petits détails.
Andreas Pereira. Lukaku devant lui, préfère écarter dans le couloir gauche vers Marcus Rashford qui prend sa chance de loin. Marcus Rashford s'est repoussé par Gianluigi Buffon. Romelu Lukaku a suivi.
Contre une équipe comme ça de Manchester,
Against a team
il faut
like Manchester
être
United,
concentré pendant
you have to concentrate
tout le
from
match,
start to
le
finish
début des matchs jusqu'à la
They
fin,
won it
et
with all
c'était
those
sur
little
les petits
details.
détails qu'ils ont gagné.
Dani Alves. Mbappé, Alves en une touche pour André Di Maria avec l'arrivée de Meunier qui vient dédoubler Thomas Meunier qui prend sa chance. Smalling qui vient rendre ce ballon à Mbappé qui est bien lancé, Kylian Mbappé, le retour de Smalling avec Bernat qui vient trouver le poteau. Juan Bernat.
On avait le ballon,
We had
on
the
contrôlait le
possession,
match,
we were
on
controlling the
avait
match, we had chances, and then that
Et
penalty,
voilà, ce penalty
and we pay
de-
the price.
Encore une fois, on se fait pénaliser.
Rashford avec Diogo Dalot qui peut prendre sa chance, la frappe est touchée. Et penalty. Penalty en faveur de Manchester United, c'est incroyable. On est dans le temps additionnel.
À la maison,
At home, in the
90e,
90th minute,
il donne
a
un
penalty
comme
like
ça,
that.
et
It's
c'est
incredible.
incroyable, et
90th minute penalty.
Penalty,
I can't believe
je
it.
comprends pas.
Marcus Rashford face à Gianluigi Buffon. C'est de Rashford qui vient tromper Gianluigi Buffon et qui envoie sans doute Manchester United en quart de finale de cette Ligue des Champions.
on avait
We
tout
had our
dans
fate in
notre
our own
main,
hands,
et on n'a pas-
and
on
we
n'a pas
didn't
fait
do
ce
what we
qu'il
needed to
fallait.
do.
On
But
analyse
if we
le match,
analyse the match, perhaps we didn't
c'est
deserve this
peut-être
result either.
pas trop mérité le résultat.
Honnêtement, ce match.
If you analyze it 10,000 times, you can't understand a 3-1 loss. If we played again 10,000 times, we wouldn't lose, I'm sure.
C'est sûr.
I'm sorry for the fans, for everyone who believed, who were here with us. Now, like I said, this isn't the time for words. This is the time to work hard and eat humble pie.
Abonnate al canal de YouTube de Paris Saint-Germain.
Abonne-toi à la chaîne YouTube du Paris Saint-Germain.
Subscribe to the Paris Saint-Germain channel.
Inscreva-se no canal do YouTube Paris Saint-Germain.